love how that you brought up that emotion.
I am Dieuwke Jean Linee. I am 27 years old and I am a visual artist. So the reason why I created Women and the reason why I started this collection was because I was focusing more on historical figures in South Africa, not just struggle heroes. I was looking from the past to the present, and in doing so I discovered so many figures, mostly during struggles of revolution, women who played a role behind the scenes and in front, say on the front line, so to speak. So mainly the struggle heroes played a huge role, especially for the role they played during the Apartheid regime.
We have a right to be protected as women and as children.
Actually got to stay with her on a farm for a while, and he just described her as being this. Women's Day to me is just a reminder that even though there is so much gender inequality in our country, we still struggle with issues of gender-based violence. It is still a reminder that even though we are seen as a kind of an inferior gender, it's just a reminder that we are not. We also have a voice. We also have power to say something and mean something, especially in a society such as South Africa, where we still struggle with inequality, we still struggle with discrimination, regardless of gender. We also have all these issues. But for me, Women's Day and Women's Month in particular is a time where we can reflect on what the role of women, and especially our elders, have played, and we can use that as an example to basically pave the way forward, especially for us as young South Africans. That piece, it almost didn't even make it to the collection.
Yeah.
Because you can ask.
My name is Dr. Diana Ferrus. I am retired, but I'm a full-time writer and storyteller.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
People showing what these women did, and we just take it for granted. You know, we don't.
When Dieuwke asked me to write accompanying poetry or use poetry that I had, or for her to use next to the art, I felt it firstly as it was a great honor, it is, and it was also an opportunity for me to showcase my poetry, but also to tell the story of the women in the portrait, but also the story of the women in the portrait is also my story, is also the story of my country, and it's the story of the women of my country. You know, one thing that I've got to applaud those women of 1956, I've got to applaud that march, made women realize that they can protest. And we have never ever forgotten the fact that we can protest. So women protest, and they protest hard, but the response by men in power is hugely disappointing. And the comments being made. And this not because we want this or that. It's because we are getting murdered. There's great violence against us. But the response by the state, by men in power, leaves much to be desired. So that is another thing that we must do. We'll have to teach men in power, how to respond to our protests, to our requests, and to what we ask. So I feel there should be consciousness raising, not only on the 9th of August, not only for a month, but right through the year, of what the March of 1956 means for us and should mean for us. It's going to be useless. If we have a holiday, to commemorate what those brave women did. And then we want to have a braai, we want to have a get-together. No. We should have all the knowledge to, on that day, the 9th of August, say, we are here because of the March of 1956.